Hi friends, my Shein press-on nails broke, so now I'm gonna fix it and I'm gonna transform my $1 press-on manicure to a $100 manicure, so bear with me. So these press-ons are very beautiful, natural looking. It's like the perfect baby pink, so I'm surprised at how long they held out. But the only thing is that they were pretty flimsy and not strong, so I had to add some strength to them. I already have builder gel on them, but I just need to, just touch up because I'm not gonna look crazy with my thumb, like looking all messed up. These are the nails and what they look like, and they're still holding out strong, no lifting, nothing. I applied them really well, so it's all in the preparation. Now what I'm doing here is sizing. So making sure that the press-on fits sidewall to sidewall, and this is actually what my nails look like when I first started them, and these are my toes. So they are undetectable, literally under $3, both of these press-ons. So back to what I'm actually gonna do. So I ended up prying off the broken press-on with a cuticle pusher. It was already lifting, so it came off pretty quickly. And typically with my press-ons, I cut them really short and soak them in acetone to completely remove them. Some people have other methods like soaking it in water and soap, but that never worked out for me. And this is just one nail. So after prying off the fake nail, I just wipe with 100% acetone, just to make sure there's no product, nothing, all the oils are off of my natural nail. And then I just lightly buff as well the natural nail plate to also remove any remaining product, i.e. glue. So now I'm just checking the size of the press-on the thumb, and it's clearly too big, and because it's too big, that means it's gonna just pop off super easy if I don't file it down. So just going ahead, lightly filing it from the sides, and I also file the inside of it to make sure when I put the glue on that it's really gonna stick on there. But after I file the press-on nail itself, I like to add in rubbing alcohol because it clears the dust, and I wipe that out down. Oh, by the way, shout out to my existing and my new subscribers. Thank you for joining my channel, Maribel Soleil. I truly appreciate you guys. And of course, if you're liking the video, liking my content, I'm a little bit of everything. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share your thoughts, hit the notification bell. Shameless plug, I know. I'm self-taught and I learned a lot of beauty related stuff on YouTube, and I keep learning, and I really enjoy doing this type of content. And I realized I needed a paper towel because I started spraying alcohol and I don't want to make any messes, so that's definitely a must. But yeah, I learned a lot of this on YouTube, Reddit, a lot of these different forums, and even growing up, nail salons have always been a luxury to me, and I didn't always have the best service. I spent over $100 on just like gel nails and barely any design, and I ended up having to go back to the salon to get it fixed, and even the other nail tech was surprised at how bad the work was. But don't get me wrong, there are some extremely talented nail techs out there who take pride in their work, and I've met several and had the most beautiful sets as well. But it's just the cost and where I am at this stage, and just probably in the future because I enjoy doing things like this. But back to this tutorial. I already put in glue on the natural nail and the press-on nail, and I just went ahead and pressed it on, and of course spray the alcohol as I mentioned before. Now I'm just going to buff all of my nails, and pretty much what that does is remove the shine, and I spray some alcohol on the nails as well and wipe them down. I've seen some people like to use a dehydrator or a pH bond But I find that alcohol pretty much does the same thing for me when I use the press-on nails, and I don't really use acrylic nails that much because of the fumes. It's not super good for the lungs, but again, they are the strongest and they have last the longest for me by far. And actually, funny story, I tried acrylic nails for the first time ever in my life by myself, and people gave me so many compliments. Don't be afraid to try new things. Now, this is what both of my hands are looking like after lightly buffing the fake nails. And I spray with alcohol per usual. I'm really obsessive with the alcohol because I don't like having residue just lingering on my fingers, and it's just a good practice. So I'm going to use this white Beetles gel nail polish for the design, and I really like that it already has the little striper brush. So I'm just gonna paint a very thin line in a diagonal direction, and I'm just kind of winging it, trying to kind of mimic a rose quartz type of design. So I left the camera, but keep watching. I promise you I'm going to show you how I ended up doing this design. Alright, now we're back and I have a little bit of acetone near me, and I go in with a brush to kind of feather and wing out and pretty much make the white be a bit more cloudy so it looks like a rose quartz. And I just I'm very light. I don't put too much acetone on the brush when I'm doing this, and I just kind of like whisk it. Okay, so after I dilute the white gel nail polish, I go in again. I don't cure it. I go in with the striper white polish just to add a bit more opaqueness to the white, but very, very lightly with the striper brush. So far, I'm actually really liking how this is turning out, and it was just on my pointer finger, and this is the first time I'm trying this design. I was curious if acrylic paint would be better, but you can definitely do this with gel polish and acetone, and it's super, super easy. Now that I'm happy with the design, I will go ahead and cure for about 60 seconds. So I'm just going to cure my pointer finger. I cleaned up my cuticle area and nipped anything that I saw, and I did that with all of my other fingers as well. So I'm showing you the process of what I did on my other nails. Again, I really just wung it, and it was really just lightly striping each of the nails, and then I went in with the acetone. The best thing about gel polish is that acetone fixes mistakes. Just make sure you don't cure it yet. So I pretty much finished the design on all of my nails, and I cured for 60 seconds, so I'm ready to go in with the builder gel. I don't pack on too much product on the brush of the builder gel, but the builder gel adds a lot of strength. I find that it added more strength than just a regular top coat for gel polish. I think it also depends on the brand, because I remember I used regular top coat for gel polish on my Kiss press-ons and they lasted me a pretty long time. So these are the final results. I really love how they came out. And I just, just spray with alcohol, same old, remove that sticky top layer. And I'm really happy with, again, how they turned out. Super shiny. Sure, they're pretty on the outside, but underneath there's product buildup. That's a no-no. Let's clean it. I took out my nail drill and I learned how to use it pretty much by myself. Ignore the product on it. All right, here's the fun part. I did use this bit. This is really more for, I guess, a catch-all with removing product, and there's a specific way that you're supposed to like angle and use the nail drill. So if it's moving forward, so F is forward, R is reverse. So if you're going forward, that means you're going right. So you have to go left for it to really like be effective and remove the product. So I was working with it while I was trying to remove the product and it pretty much worked, but I found that it was a little too big to use and I did have another drill bit, so I ended up using that instead. One more thing, the nail drill is at a pretty low speed. Now that I'm happy with how they're looking, I just go ahead and file the sides and shape them so that I perfect the entire look. Now I washed my hands and I'm gonna go in with my cuticle oil because now this is just to tie everything together. Wrap the bow nicely, put the cherry on top of the sundae. The big grand finale, right? Once I pull out this cuticle oil, you know what that means. We're done. We are so done, and again, super happy with how this turned out. Very curious about your thoughts, and maybe you want to try this out. And this was so cheap, guys. Do it at home if you like saving money. I'm not knocking salon visits, but this was such a fun thing and super fast thing for me to do. But I hoped it helped. I hope you enjoyed the video, and like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Take care, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.